flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Make a motion to approve the agenda.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Agenda approved. Is there a motion to approve the minutes?
So moved.
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Minutes approved. Communications.
I have nothing.
The only thing I had was that thing that I emailed about yesterday about City of Victor's having their public forum or whatever about the law enforcement. I'm gonna be at ISAC tentatively, so I can't make it, but I'm.
Have you heard any rumblings?
From the public or from
Yeah,
the
from Victor.
council?
From Victor.
I don't think they want to pay it. But
That's up to them. It's not our responsibility to do it.
I think Poweshiek County, I don't know if they're obtaining a quote, but a little birdie told me it might be a lot more than ours if they do.
That's what it has been in the past.
Yeah. It's either that or if they start their own law enforcement. They have to start.
Which is ridiculously expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, somebody, I feel like somebody should go to advocate, like, okay, the rural taxpayers have been subsidizing your law enforcement for all these years. We did it last year and now you have to pay your part, you know? Because they're getting a full-time deputy. It'd be one thing if they weren't, you know?
North English is not having an issue.
Mm-mm.
Like what I've been told.
No. So that was the only thing I think somebody should go, but hopefully John, since he's the law enforcement expert and the
I was gonna say,
negotiator.
if he won't, I would go if he goes, cause he probably knows more about it than I do.
Yeah, and I can
And
set
I'll
you
just
up
go with him.
yeah, with
What's the meeting?
Wednesday at 5 or 6.
I'm not for sure how long this influenza will last.
No, it should be done by then.
Oh, wait, it's this Wednesday?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be gone too, so.
So anyways, I would hope somebody would go. It's always been, the public has been fine when I've gone. Sometimes the city council gets a little bit upset about things, but
It is, if you don't, we have a price. This is our price. This is what we need to have.
it's what it costs.
And
Yeah,
it's not really a negotiable deal.
yeah,
We're not making money off the
If
deal,
you don't want us, then we don't do it.
yeah,
but you have to have law enforcement.
yeah.
But it doesn't have to come from us.
Right. Right.
You can hire your own, you can get out of the county, you can get private security, whatever.
But I get Rob's point of giving that letter, you know, we need to
Right.
know.
He needs to know.
Then he'll know if he doesn't have to lay people over.
Yeah,
I mean, we gotta know.
Anything else?
uh-uh,
I don't have anything.
I don't think, right?
Do you have anything for open forum?
Just make sure you keep collaborating with your state and your local constituents. There's a lot going on, and I'm hearing more yada yada about tax changes and stuff like that. So I think you all do a great job. I know I hear Abby give feedback. So yeah, just even though it hurts, keep talking at times. We're not all not all gonna come out of this happy here. And that's the thing that needs to be shared, and make sure the public and stuff, you know, communicate as best you can what you're up to. It's your, you know, not just somebody coming in and giving their annual, I don't want taxes to raise stuff, but they understand what it takes, you know, at least most do.
Yeah.
Let me put it that way. So yeah, just keep doing the best you can at, you know, the transparency aspect of things. So thank you for what you do.
I got a couple things, but I'll address them in the down below stuff. We'll just jump down there.
Did you see that property tax bill that came out?
No. What are they gonna do to us now?
It came out yesterday. I have it here if you want to look at it.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and make me depressed.
It's not bad.
But if they keep cutting us stuff, then they
It's
gotta,
not a cut, it's reform.
that always means cutting.
That's a nice way to say it.
I've never seen a reform that hasn't cost us.
Long story short, it's getting rid of the rollbacks except for on ag land, taking everything to 100% valuation over a 5-year course, but limiting our property tax revenue on general and rural to 2% increase from the year before, because obviously they can't dump all that valuation into us and then, because we could totally raise taxes then.
But they should, I get it, but they should be able to entrust us with some of the responsibilities to control what we spend.
I know, but historically that it hasn't proven to work. I'm not saying about this county, I'm saying across the
But
state.
you know what I'm saying? If they don't like what we're doing, then what is that?
I know, but the problem is there's still stuff that's happening that shouldn't be happening, you know?
I'm just trying to say that I believe this group does a very good job of,
Historically, Iowa
Yeah.
County's done good, yeah. I'm just saying there's other counties that haven't done so good.
I know, but I hate to be punished for what somebody else is doing.
Yeah, it's not a punishment
I
though.
know it's like Johnny getting yellow in the corner and everybody, the whole class gets punished.
Nobody else will look for reasons now either.
But it's not a punishment though. I mean, we still, it's not like it's cutting, it's still allowing 2% growth.
We're not allowed 3%, are we?
What do you say?
Aren't we allowed 3 now?
Well, 718 has to do with the valuation. And so then there was the revenue restriction. I think, long story short, we're at a little north of 2% this year on those two funds, but it's getting rid of the archaic system. The rollback came in the 70s when there was this huge astronomical ag dump evaluation, I'm sure you know. And
You know, the 70s.
well, you were in the assessor's office.
Not in the 70s, I was in,
She used the word archaic.
I was in middle school.
I'm just teasing. So then, you know, they put in the rollbacks to try to control some of this huge
But the
valuation.
rollbacks are so confusing because, okay, the values go like this, and they're gonna roll back to match last year's value with a percent increase.
The whole point is to
It's-
get rid of the rollback and go to 100% valuation, keep it clean. But they have to have a revenue restrictor on there, otherwise you could just totally,
You let me know when you figure out the ag land valuation formula.
that's changing too in this.
It is.
That's a,
Mhm.
that has been a formula that they've kept secret, and it's hard to figure out. It's 5-year averages in the past, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
in
now when
here.
values are low, it's based off them when the crops were high.
Yeah. Now it's gonna now your ag buildings are gonna get taken off the formula for the production of your actual ag land. You're still gonna get the ag factor on your buildings. But now when you're computing the production of your acres, it's not including what acres has buildings on it, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
And that just makes sense, you know,
so if it's, your building's sitting on 2 acres, then that 2 acres are part of the.
it's not part of the production
Production.
formula, but it still gets that
Now, it's still
30%.
confusing because now people are gonna go back there and do everything because how are they gonna pick out the boundary of the buildings are, because right now there are no boundaries.
Mhm.
Am I saying that right?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Like the building acreage is included in the farm as
Mhm.
production. And they gotta figure out, is it a 4-acre building site or a 5-acre building site?
Yeah, I don't know about that part, but.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
But yeah, so that changes too. And then everybody's lumped into this one this time. So cities are under the same thing as us essentially. And then the schools are dialing in, like, they're gonna get more state funding and less property tax. They're gonna take that 540 down to, I think, 270 or
If
something.
they wanna give us less property tax or let us form it, somehow backfill some other way, I don't care how you do it. You still have to have X amount of funds to run.
Yeah, which we can always, we're still gonna have 2% and our general supplemental is not capped at all, so. It's still a property tax increase, but anyways, if you guys have questions about it, let me know as things come out or whatever, but
I'm gonna copy that movie before we leave.
yeah, well, yeah, I can reprint when I,
Okay, gonna go down to the middle. Is that okay?
yeah, no,
We have one liquor license.
motion approved.
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Like,
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Appropriations. General welfare. I called on the health department, they're willing to do it. Maryland is willing to help train them. So I don't know if we need to make a motion, I presume, just make sure we have it in the record.
I'll make the motion.
We move, well, how do we do this? Make it effective when, immediately or
July 1, wouldn't it be?
July 1, probably?
Mm-hmm.
Having gone here for 3 months.
But that's not for general welfare after
Right.
that. I'd rather get switched over, like you said, a definite date.
That's fine.
That we have, hopefully Maryland will be around to help train and get, so they know what they're doing. Okay, sorry, we said July 1.
July 1, yeah, okay.
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved.
We made a motion to table the weed commissioner last week.
Yeah, so we can leave it on there as tabled. Not take it, we're not taking it off the table today. Agreed? Hilton Township trustee appointment. I was contacted by a trustee about somebody they would like to have on it. And that trustee, I can't explain this right. The trustee that contacted me is the clerk, and he would like to step down as a clerk and still be a trustee. And the person that they asked to want to be a trustee is willing to be the clerk,
Who's that?
Matt Wardenberg.
My person I had last week and this week too is Tammy Moss. She's the one that's leading the renovations for the Hilton Hall and put a lot of hours into it. And so she'd like to be more on the budgetary end.
So I'm bringing forth the request of the township clerk.
I'll make a motion to have Matt Wardenberg be the clerk,
I think we
or do you have to,
let's do the trustee because we don't have clerk on here.
or
We can
trustee,
do trust, or we can do the clerk next week.
I'll change him to a clerk next week.
trustee, make Matt Wardenberg the trustee.
I'll second.
What'd you say? Kenton was the one that wanted to be the trustee, right?
Yeah, that's a switch.
I think that
All in favor, say
one.
aye.
No,
Aye.
that one.
Aye.
What?
Motion. Whatever.
Okay, we're making the motion on the table right now is to make Matt a trustee.
Right, and that's not what you want.
He wants to be the clerk, but you said we can't make him a clerk until next week.
Right, because clerk appointment's not on the budget, or on the.
So we can make him a trustee this week and then make him a clerk next week.
Okay.
Right? Because then said she's gonna start on there to make him a clerk.
Seems like an odd way to do it.
Why, that's why I didn't know why we can't make him the trustee clerk.
Why
right
not
with
just
that.
appoint someone as your trustee between your two people that are interested in trustee?
I think that's what they're doing. Right?
Yeah.
But he was gonna take up a clerk, correct? Or
Correct.
did I not understand that?
Matt is gonna become clerk.
Okay.
Do we appoint the clerks?
I didn't know we did for sure either. I thought they did it amongst themselves.
So,
So you have a motion to approve him as a trustee.
I don't
'Cause you
understand
didn't-
why we're doing it that way,
Because you just told us we can't do it as clerk.
no, you can't appoint a clerk today because it's not on the agenda.
So you just want us to wait till
You
next
want us to
week?
wait till next week then?
That would be the cleanest, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because
I
if
didn't know
you're
what
wanting
you're,
to appoint a township clerk and you have Tammy Moss and you have Kent Dorman, it would make more sense to just appoint that person, other than the person that you want to be the clerk, or that you, no, because Tammy wanted to be clerk, not trustee, correct?
She would, I'm sure she'd be clerk. I would have to ask her for sure though, but I'm sure she would. Okay.
we're at a motion on the table, then we have to kill a motion, right? Okay, so the motion's been made and seconded, and then we have to vote it down. All in favor, say aye.
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 No,
No, wait, you say no.
No.
All opposed, say aye, then say aye.
I,
And then we'll put on next week to make him the clerk.
A trustee and a clerk position,
Okay.
all
Sorry.
right?
Well, that was fun.
Because one person passed away, so there's a vacancy.
Yep. Okay. And there was minimum management, I think, on there, correct?
Yeah. Who's my second?
For sure, no.
Chris.
Items for consideration next week. What do we have for next week already? Looking here, Nick, I'm not stuff yet.
No, I don't think you're next. We'll better check.
Okay, really, on vacation?
Nick and Dylan, are the only two things.
Okay, then do you want to talk about anything about the cemeteries now yet, or what did we get here?
Once we get here.
Matt Wardenberg.
Next week I can call in. Cause I'll be at ISAC if we need me to, otherwise,
Like I said, if I want to go for a day, I can just drive up there and pay to get in.
yeah,
Isaac.
yeah, and then you get reimbursed. I would go, well, Thursday is kind of a,
And there's somebody told me I should go on the Thursday one.
which one?
TIF.
Oh, yeah. That's about the only thing good on that entire agenda. I don't know, what's the name of the 718 budget? I was telling Brandy about this. What's that person's name from Iowa State University? Dwa or?
I can't tell you. Biswa doesn't sound very German.
I don't know who this person is and what they know about property taxes. And why are we talking about 718 when we're already done in budgeting and we're done budgeting? Everybody's done, or gonna have to be
Sounds
done.
like that's gonna change it, right? Or no?
Yeah, it's
I
gone.
mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And Dawson told him that at the last meeting that it's done.
The exhibitor full hot breakfast, does that mean for everybody?
Yeah, it's gross. Don't you think, Brandy?
I don't mind it.
Really? Ugh. I don't know.
Educational seminar, so there's nothing in the morning, basically?
No, there is, it's,
What's the educational seminars? They don't really list them. Seems like I could sneak in the afternoon, up night and day.
I can tell you. So. Educational seminar. Okay, so on Thursday, there's Iowa Congressional Staff Panel to discuss the importance of congressional staff.
Is it really? The staff is going to talk about how important they are?
Yeah. Oh, there's also one about civility, difficult discussions, and working with the public,
Yeah. Been there.
and that's it.
I was hoping that was your shoes.
It was.
So which one of those are you gonna hit?
Thursday morning, I will be tied up. I'm gonna come in the afternoon probably.
It's gonna didn't sound anything like.
If anything, I would not go to the congressional, I'd go to the other one.
Look at me, I'm important. Unless there's a snowstorm. Current status of Melvin.
I'm gonna have a sign in the downstairs.
Remind me. As far as we know, next, is Nick in a
Oh,
conference?
he's going, he's on a conference this week. He's
Oh,
at,
yeah.
he's at the asphalt conference.
Oh, shoot. Can we have Tim come in early?
Yeah, you call him. You can. 'Cause we can't move the other one. What? Yeah, we're on recess.
Don't shut it off, just hit your mute button, Abby.
Oh, yeah. Good, I'm used to you doing that.
Yeah,
Okay. And that's, we should stagger terms.
yes, yeah, and it's in the ordinance. He's got it in there. Yeah, it's in there to stagger.
Okay, sorry, go ahead, Jim, you had a question.
Yeah, so this is, the commission would have, excuse me, commission would have, control over all Pioneer cemeteries, and what about the trustees, and, how would that work? Right now, they take care of some of the cemeteries.
That's up to the commission to decide how the commission wants to deal with that. The commission has the ability to take total control of that, and it's under the commission's decisions as to, I mean, they're supposed to be taking care of Pioneer cemeteries. That's basically what it provides for. But I know Laverne had talked to me at one point about how there's been some cemeteries that trustees have been taking care of. And I told her, I said, well, it's kind of up to you guys, especially once we get this approved, as to how you want to address those things. But I mean, technically, the Pioneer Cemetery should be controlled by the Pioneer Commission.
But I'm gonna tell you is you have the funds that we gave you to control the cemeteries you have now. We're not gonna give you more funds if you pick up more cemeteries, because it's already been allocated through the trustee system.
Yeah, we'll have to work that out. I don't think it's a big issue.
I don't know why you would want to pick up more if everything's being taken care of.
No,
My philosophy, what I said to Laverne is, you know, if it's not broke, you don't have to fix it, but if you guys want to, if the commission wants to do what they're supposed to do under the ordinance, they certainly have the power to do that. But I also told Laverne that it's not just her decision, it's a commission's decision, and the commission has to approve what the commission's doing. So, you know, I know she contacts me here and there, and I said, you know, she needs to be contacting me when and if there's an issue that's been brought up before the commission, and the commission has voted to bring that issue to me for opinions.
I think probably the commissions should be, you know, establishing guidelines and minimums and that, and not really necessarily controlling too many of the other Pioneer cemeteries.
Yeah.
I believe you're doing a fine job with what you have, and I don't think we need to rock a boat. That's my opinion. Like I said, if we have township trustees already levying for those maintenance, we can't give that money to the Pioneer Cemetery because it's a different situation.
I understand.
Okay.
I think the intent is just to clean up the legality of it, and the
Legality.
language, and keep everything the same.
Something that slipped through the cracks, but back when we passed it the first time.
So
we got
over 20 years ago.
So we need to make a motion for Brandy to publish.
And we've got a resolution.
Resolutions on each of them. And then once we do this, I know, I talked to Brandy about doing recodification of the ordinances. So I figured it'd be easiest to do this first.
Mhm.
But we need a resolution to publish?
Yes.
Yeah, can we do it with a
Don't need to make
motion?
He's got it. He's got a resolution.
Okay, for both of them.
Yes, for each one, for 41 and 42.
Do you want them separate or together? Probably need to do them
I
separate.
do them separate just because they're separate ordinances.
I'll make the motion to,
What do you think, Tim? Well, you've got to do what? Not less than 4, not more than 20 days. So
Get the number.
within that time frame, Brandy, not less than 4, not more than 20 days. After you publish. And you're the publication guru.
New title for you, Brandy.
Right. Yay.
Is there a new number?
unfunded promotions.
Almost looks like you're in the chair, because I don't see Kevin's name under that chair sign anymore. I just see Brandy sitting behind it.
Not supposed to be. How about? How about April 11th? It's a
Sure.
little bit further, but I'll just schedule it with the paper. 10 o'clock.
Sure. If I'm not done with taxes, then I can bring a couple over and work on them.
Yeah, no problem. Trust me. I got a $10,000 refund.
Whoa.
No, that's what happened when I do his taxes.
Oh, I thought you did, Kevin.
I had to do my dad's this year. He told me he wanted me to start at an end result, work the numbers in to get to that. I told him it doesn't work that way. I had a somewhat disgruntled client afterward.
You're supposed to be cutting back on IRS agents. What could go wrong?
Yeah, who knows?
50%, I heard.
Yeah, that's what I saw
With
too.
my odds, I'll still get the guy.
Oh, I know, yeah, they're still, trust me, they're.
So that's date and time.
So you ready for motion?
Now, this has to be a resolution instead of a motion, so you said?
What's
Today
that?
we make a motion to publish, correct?
Correct.
Resolution number.
For this?
Yeah, for publishing. Just for approval for publishing.
Yeah, go ahead and make a motion for 10 o'clock on the 11th of April, resolution number 2025-3-7.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved.
Thank you all.
We need one for the second one, right? Yeah.
Oh, we haven't done the second one, but
I'll make a motion for resolution number what, Kevin?
I'll have it. You can be in the office after this.
I don't know. You tell me, should I be?
I've got probably a 5-minute question.
Yeah, I'll be there.
5 minutes.
That's a pretty long question.
Might be a 10-minute answer, but I got
Question,
one
if it's
question.
take 5 minutes, that's a pretty long question.
A resolution,
That's
nope,
to give to tax.
this is. Same day, right? Okay, it's, April 10th, April 11th at 10. County Resolution 2025-3-7A.
That's what I moved.
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. So this goes back this way.
I'll just be there doing taxes when you come over, probably.
I think I can just, I'll probably just call you on the way.
Fine.
I won't slip on your sidewalk and have to sue you.
It's all right. Maybe I can charge you the crime and I could go to jail.
We got a nice jail.
Well, I could just stay in there and not have to do work then.
Yeah.
We can probably bring it to you.
I was gonna say, they can bring your
Right.
taxes.
No, I want a break. I want a break.
Tim, I got a question about, I'm new to the Pioneer Cemetery world. So if I understand, we're coming from a reference on a previous ordinance 15.
15 is the old one, that what it did was it gave all the control on Pioneer cemeteries to the board, not to the commission.
Okay, and now we're
Now we're establishing the commission under,
ordinances.
well, no, 41 is getting rid of the old 15.
Okay, gotcha.
And
That's what I
42
wanted
is
to
establishing
understand.
the commission.
All right, thank
Yeah,
you.
you bet.
Cleared it up for me.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Has everybody met Tim Billy?
I gotta make sure. How are you?
Good. Good.
I bet, yeah, I know Tim.
He's doing it all. I just kind of sit there and watch him.
Yeah, you're doing taxes.
I'm doing everything too. I do get a few contacts from different county officials on different things at different times. those usually come my way. Which can be a lot of fun sometimes. Hopefully that 5-minute question will drink right up in that. Thank you.
Thank you.
See you all later.
See ya.
Great. Tim, you guys need this?
What's that?
You guys need this?
All the notices?
Yeah.
Probably. It would help. Thank you much.
Thank you.
Are we going into recess?
Yeah, let's go to recess. I guess we got until.
Take care.
Public hearing,
I'll make a motion to go to public hearing.
I'll second.
all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. We are in public hearing. FY 25 Iowa County Budget Amendment number 1. Has there been any written or public comments?
My understanding is it's a net increase, right? Because we're taking in more revenue than we're spending. From the last time you had me look at it. Except for Nick's, yeah, because it's just the property tax part, but Nick's fund is coming down. But I think it's technically a net increase in our ending fund balance,
Increase in revenue.
basically, yeah. Motion to go out of public hearing.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. We're on a public hearing. Is there a motion to approve Iowa County Budget Amendment number 1?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Let me slow down a little.
Anything for next week, Chris, that you need?
Approved, approved, approved.
I don't have anything.
Kyle? Entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. We are adjourned.
Wow. Awesome work.
What time, Chris? What time do you have to be out of here?